So a couple weeks ago we had a big rainstorm and I went and checked on my sub pump under my house to make sure that the water was going out of our crawl space, and it wasn't working. So I went ahead and tested it, and the sub pump had obviously failed. It was probably a 10-year-old pump. So I went ahead and ordered this new one off of Amazon, and it has arrived. And so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox it. I'm going to use it to pump out the water that's in there that I need to get out of there. We're supposed to have a big rainstorm come in, so I wanna make sure that I have a new sub pump in place and ready to go. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed, and we will put it down in the pit and see if we can get that water pumped out of there and ready for the next big storm that's coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and get this open. Okay, so here's an adapter here, and looks like here is a manual for it. It says it comes with an extra 1-year warranty, 1 free replacement if you register it, and here's the manual. Okay, and let's go ahead and pull this out. So here's the sub pump. Okay, so here is the sub pump. Gives a little bit of the information here. This is the 1/3 horsepower, 115 volts, 60 hertz. And here is the power cord for it. And here's where we will hook up either the hose or we can use this adapter. Okay, so this is the check valve adapter, which we will put onto this here. And I have placed a little rubber gasket that came with it down in there so that there'll be a seal there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and screw that on, and then our hose will go onto the top of these threads here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this out. We'll go under the house and put this into the pit. Okay, so there's my pit there in the crawl space where the water goes and where the sub pump sits. So I've already taken out the old sub pump. Okay, so I've got my sub pump down in the hole there. I did put a piece of brick in there so that any mud or rocks that fall down in that little area aren't going to get sucked up into it, which probably wouldn't happen anyway, but it's just a precaution. So as you can see right now, I'm just adding water to the pit, and I'm hoping that it's going to activate the pump and start clearing out the water. And there it goes. It just kicked on. This is great. Now I know that the pump will be working when the rainstorm starts tomorrow, and I'll be able to check on it from my Ring camera, which I have set up over this, and I'll post that a little bit later. But I'm really happy with this. It works exactly as I intended, to have it just come on when it's needed and shut off when it's done pumping the water out. As you can see here, it'll stop shortly.